Hi, everyone. So today we're going to move away from bourbon and take a trip across the pond, and we're going to do a blind battle comparison of Scotch whiskey versus Irish whiskey, and specifically Dewar's 12 versus Jameson Black Barrel. These two have a lot more in common than you may realize. First of all, they're both what I would call one step above their flagships. I mean, there's not as many categories in the Jameson in terms of that, but there's the Dewar's White Label, which is the flagship, which is, it's okay. It's nothing great. And then you have the 12-year, and then you have the regular Jameson, which is world known, and then you have this Black Barrel. They're both 80 proof. And the deal is this. Now, with Scotch, I generally don't like peated Scotch. I find this is a lot more palatable because it's aged in former first fill bourbon casks, as they say, double aged in first fill bourbon casks. And the Jameson Black Barrel is aged in double charred barrels. So there's a lot of influence with both of these from the barrel. And what I like about this one, even better than the 15 and the 18 year, is the fact that it's aged in first fill bourbon casks that formerly aged bourbon, where the others are not. And this one, with, again, being double charred, again, both of these have heavy influence from the barrel. So that being the case, as far as age, amount of time age, obviously this is 12-year. The Jameson Black Barrel, I read, is aged anywhere from 12 years to 16 years. And again, both 80 proof. I think this is a really fair comparison. Sure, there are better Scotches and sure there are better Irish whiskeys, but I think these two are relatively even. Let's put them in a blind and see what we got. Okay, so we have this poured in glasses. Actually, we're going to use our Asbury Park Distilling Company glasses right here from Asbury Park Distilling Company in New Jersey. Figure a little local touch while we're reviewing Scotch whiskey and Irish whiskey. Glasses labeled, have no idea which one is which. And let's see what we got. I honestly, I'm going to tell you, I think I'm going to be able to know which is which because they have two different profiles, I feel. But I'd like to see if I can pick them out and see which one I prefer. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm having a hard time on the nose. I'm going to go right to the palate. Cheers. Cheers. Okay. Okay, I'm saying right away, I think that this is the. I think it's no coincidence. Just happens to be a coincidence. But I think that this is the Dewar's. This is the Jameson. But I want to be absolutely sure, and then I'll see which one I like better. Do this one again. Once more. All right. Well, I think in this particular case, I've enjoyed both of these. They're both easy sippers, and I enjoy both of them. Whereas I am not the biggest Scotch, especially with this line. I find this the tastiest, and I happen to like this Jameson. And again, I know this is better on both ends. I'm going to say that this is the Dewar's 12. And I'm going to say that I like this one better, which I'm thinking is the Jameson. So first, let's see. Yep, that is the Dewar's, and that is the Jameson. Yes. Okay, so I guessed them right. I do prefer the Jameson. It's just a little smoother, but you can't go wrong with either one. I mean, if I was going to have a Dewar's line, it's definitely this one. If I'm going to have Irish whiskey, I'm not going to say this is to me is miles better than the regular Jameson, but I do know that the Redbreast, and there's a lot better ones there, which I'm going to be exploring. I did do a taste of the basic Redbreast, I think Redbreast 12, and that was really good. So of this battle, we were able to guess it right. I do think this is just a little smoother, but for a Scotch, I am telling you that this has the influence of the former bourbon barrels that it was aged in, and this has the influence from the double char. So if you're looking for maybe some basic 80 proofs Scotch, Irish whiskey, not blowing the bank, but at the same time maybe just a drop above the flagships of both, these may be two good ones. Cheers. Take care. Thanks for watching.